fact, even more luxuries. Circa Egypt, which is good. Actually means Moreau is now happy. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. It'll grow into the sunrise. Keeping cities happy is actually way more important than I give it credit for. I should probably upgrade my archers at some point soon as well. Keep an eye on that, as well as upgrading that tile to get my niter in. How many charges has this builder got left? Okay, it's got a couple left, so we'll put that and then I'll go and get that niter tile, and then we can start to really focus on getting a good navy. So I've got provision now as well in Kerma, which is good. That's a really good thing. Even if it's not going to be building settlers, I've got somewhere now that I can just purchase a settler. I don't know how important that's going to be at the moment, but it's always worth keeping an eye on. Quick, builder, go get me that. Yes, all the luxuries in. And the niter now. You want to buy my iron though? You know what, fine, if you're at war with the world, I'm happy about that. You're just like an agent of chaos. Here's the niter. Amazing. Right, we do have some niter in, that's now good. I'm just cycling through my allies at the moment. Egypt is a really good one for this because I can just be like, give me... Oh, I don't want my iron anymore. There's always a stage where people are like, yeah, you know what, I don't need that anymore. Yeah, the horses don't need that, but I bet you'll need this. Yeah, they want political power. Oh no. How much can I get? How much can I sell it for? 7 gold per turn. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, so science-wise, 58. We're still up there. We're not the highest. There's another space for a campus here that really needs to go down ASAP. But we're kind of within like territory now, but we have to kind of start to think about killing some people. Cartography. I always forget about the extra gold from fishing boats. It's always such a good thing. Right, we're in the region now where we can kind of get industrialization. If I can find some coal, find some factories, and get this into the productive house that it is. Remember Domination factories? Domination is one of these games where, as I said from the beginning, it's all about biding your time, because Domination is easier the later into the game you leave it. Truly believe that. Truly believe that. We're going to be absolutely fine. Oh, just a normal age this time round. Oh, it's okay. Most people are in a normal age, apart from the Dutch. The Dutch always seem to find a way to do this very well. They're such a good civ. Just the computer just seems to handle them really, really well. What are we going to do? Killing naval units? Probably not. Special districts? Not enough. Reform coinage? You know, it's got to be Hicksunk and Draconas, because we will discover more stuff eventually. It's just getting round to it. Oh, I'm going to miss the extra movement on builders like almost immediately. This is going to be painful. You can just tell. Look, 13 population capital though. Pretty good. Slowly getting that. I think my builders are kind of like a bit useless now though. I'm just sort of pushing them to the frontiers of my empire, making sure that everything can do it. Kerma and Hare, remember, we're focusing. They've got their industrial hubs. They're getting the aqueducts. This Kerma will get its campus up nice and soon. So Moreau, actually, you don't need to do that, extra builder. This is nonsense now. So we'll get the university going. And then I think it's probably actually worth getting some military going, which is gonna come in the form of boats. Where's my boats? Have I got frigates yet? Oh no, military tactics and then frigates, so we'll get a quad marine first. You can really see the importance of production in these little cities. I mean, look at this. The campus and the aqueduct and the workshop have been, or the industrial zone has been built in Kerma, for instance, and it's still only got 10 production, which is absolutely ridiculous if we consider the fact that the industrial zone is giving it 3 of that. It's these early game cities sometimes really do struggle, but that's why, as I say, with domination victories, unless you've got a civ that is very geared towards the early stages of the game, the later stages of the game will win you. Because as soon as we get industrialization, we're going to be absolutely laughing, because factories are going to, and especially coal power plants, are going to flood our lands with more and more stuff. At the moment, all I'm doing is I'm just slowly expanding my empire in order to make sure that these cities can grow a little bit. You can see this campus is being made, this university is being made. Mero is just about to finish its university, which means my capital at that point will be fully set up in infrastructure. And you can see a lot of the AIs have got about 70 science. We're keeping up, we've got about 66, and that's mainly because of Pingala and Mero doing this. Once this campus comes up and running, we'll be laughing. However, this is now my time to start investing in a navy. I need to build up a really big navy. I've got lots of niter coming in. I've got a stockpile. It's going to be me very nicely. Square rigging is now coming in as well. I'm now in a position where I can start thinking about taking city-states. These Valletta, Grenada, I'm not going to win these city-states, you know? They're not going to do anything for me. Look at this. Alcazar? Nope. Using city centre and encampments to get it's with Faith? No, but then there's already 6 envoys in each one. I'd rather take these cities and give them, or give me the ability to build more boats with them, because look, harbours have been built in both of these cities. In fact, this is a harbour with a lighthouse, which is even better. That gives me a spare trade route when it's all done. So, lots and lots of good stuff happening here at the moment. I'm just gonna, you can see I've got a trader somewhere. I think the trader is, oh yeah, this trader, where is he going to? Doesn't actually say where he's off to. I wish you could just click that. My road to Kama, so that road is being built and there's this road has been built. But I could do with roads down the central hub. So I'm going to just treat myself to another trader unit. In fact, actually, can you just build one? Is that probably the best thing to do? Because you haven't got much else to do. Yeah, 10 turns. This is a little bit of a rubbish city. All it's doing for me is getting me 1, 2, 3 luxuries, which is amazing because that's keeping my amenities at super high levels. So, again, I say only. It's actually a very handy thing. But, you know, I'll be begrudgingly like, whatever. Don't forget to keep selling your stuff as well. You don't need diplomatic power in a domination victory. You're not going to win anything. It's just pointless. To get all that gold per turn in, then you can. In fact, actually, I can start thinking about whether or not getting in quadriremes is going to be a good thing. 480 gold. We'll keep that in mind. Just realised that Mali is actually sending a lot of trade routes to me, so you know what? I will take an alliance with him. These alliances won't last. As soon as I start attacking city-states, it's not going to last me very much. But, in fact, +1 science with trade routes from my ally. It's actually quite good. If I were to do that, I'm going to get a lot more science coming in, purely because of his trade routes to me. So actually, that works quite well. Visselbanken. That's actually, I can start thinking about sending routes to other people. It's much, much better. Wonderful. Also going to switch to maritime industries. This won't work for frigates, but it'll give me a couple of turns where I can be building quadriremes. Population 15 capital. It all helps, keeps the culture high. Pingala's doing well. Have you seen the religious battles that happen? I've got Egypt, Aztecs, and Mali all sending just religious route after religious unit just towards me. I absolutely love it. It's just really fun. Like, there's no need for it whatsoever. Like, quadrireme, go out, find me the other city-state. There's got to be one more in that direction. We want to go and see what we're going to conquer. Oh, scientific city-state. This is actually one of the better ones. I've got 2 envoys. Do I want to keep that one around? I'm not going to end up winning it, but that will give me some science. So we're going to give a little bit of interest on that. In fact, actually, I'm going to have 3 campuses up before you know it. So yeah, keeping that city-state on side might actually be a good idea. This couldn't have been an any better great scientist. University and library, 4-3, 11 turns off this one being actually built. That's wonderful. What a good combination of the cards that one is. See if we can give ranged troops a little bit more power and myself for less grievances. I think that's probably fair. I'm not going to use any of the political power. Never use it, remember, sell it, it's all good. Oh, range do, and Mansa Musa gets more grievances. That's quite funny, nobody likes Mansa Musa. Just having a look with my battleship, or my frigate I should say. We're just going to have a peek around here. The Dutch have got a lot of military strength, but their city walls aren't like the most impressive actually, so that's pretty good. This city can finally start to grow. I'm just getting little bits of money in here and there. My cities are still building quadriremes. I can sort of like, between building frigates and quadriremes, it's actually quite a good little, yeah, this is good. I'm happy with how this is going at the moment. This little city is just terrible. It's just terrible. Build with quadriremes while you can. In fact, the letter has made itself even more attractive because it has niter. We're keeping an eye on strategic resources. Oh no, I don't want to do that. But yeah, this is good. In fact, all of their units they've sort of either embarked or are like in and around the sea. So if with a well-timed frigate attack, I actually think we could do a lot of damage to these guys, like a huge amount of damage to these guys. We just need a melee unit, a single melee unit with enough power to actually come and do something. So swordsman actually would be a pretty good move. Let's just bring him over to the coast, upgrade him, and send him forward. Yeah, you know what? While everything's embarked and they have absolutely no ships to stop me with, who's this? Cleopatra. I'm very sorry, Cleopatra. We're going to definitely just piss you off by doing this, but that's fine. So we'll start bombarding their units. I still have a tiny little slinger over here, which is the most tragic of units. But actually, it's all I need, because this quad marine will finish him off, and then this frigate will knock him out of the water. So 2 swordsmen down, and more importantly, we're starting to now level up all of our units. I'm just getting rid of these place markers for districts I've already built. So this is, yeah, it's remember, domination victories, it never feels like you're doing well against the DEITY AI, maybe until about 200 turns in, but it's amazing how quickly it will flip. You just have to sort of wait for it. And now we play a game where literally we just wait for them to embark into the sea and attack them. I love it. Absolutely love it. Staying away from the encampments, just, as I say, for the moment, we're just bombarding from a nice, safe distance. We don't need to get too involved just yet. This campus is finally done, which felt like it took forever. University, library, and 2 science and all the libraries. In university, sorry, I'm on 93 science. Now I'm on 110, which puts me into the lead. Woohoo! We finally caught up with the DEITY AI just from 3 campuses. And when we push on and either take the Netherlands or Nubia, we should be able to get another mountain range with another 3. So, you know, it's all positive. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Never be afraid to pillage. It's always worth it. Like, let's have a look. Is this tile? Has this harbour got? No, it doesn't have a lighthouse in. But you can fix things so much quicker than you actually like lose from having to. Do you know what I mean? It's you get much more reward pillaging than if you didn't, and then I don't even know what I'm saying. Just pillage. Pillage is all I'm saying. It's quite simple. We actually now have the 3rd largest army in the game, and it's only because the only 2 people that've got an army are Mali and Alexander, who has 1,300. I wish I could see what was going on there. My goodness. He's the one that actually probably I should be allied to, but never mind. Remember, always upgrade your units. Even if it takes a turn out of your planned attack, it's always worth it. And of course, make sure they don't die. A trained unit is way more important to you later on. I tend to go for bombardment because city walls tend to be the harder thing to conquer on a sort of, generally speaking. Also, if you can, it doesn't look like there's any wall attack or defense, which Valletta is. We've taken all the walls. Always embark your unit and land it, and sort of land on the territory, because then you're not doing a naval attack. They're more likely to survive. You're more likely to win the city. I think I should be able to pinch this one next turn. Industrialization is very close. Moreau is almost finished with its frigate. We're just building workshops everywhere. It's this middle part of the game where boats begin to come. No, I don't need more luxuries. I'd rather just have gold. There we go, like so. It's more important to build up your infrastructure, science, production, all of those bits and pieces, because that's what's going to win you the game later on. I've also now got, there we go, industrial, yep, this is all good. We've also got 2 upgraded frigates now, so these are attacking with 62 strength. 1, followed by 2, giving these guys the preference on experience. In comes our swordsman, and Valletta is ours. Now there is a rebellion in 2 turns, which isn't great. It's 4 turns, I should say. I kind of hoped I'd be able to keep that. I think it's probably because I'm in a normal age and the Netherlands are in a golden age. Yeah, they're in a golden age, so this isn't going to be easy to hold on to. I need to move the governor in there. In fact, actually, Magnus isn't doing much at the moment, so I'm just going to move Magnus, reassign you to Grenada, to Valletta. Okay, that'll hold on to it for a little bit. Grenada is our next target. That's what we're going to have to think about attacking next. Now we've got industrialization. We have a look and see what the coal situation is like. Now, I don't remember whether there's any coal here. There is coal here. Aha! There is coal. I've got 1 source of coal. Okay, that's a good thing. That is a very, very good thing. So we'll just upgrade him nice and quickly with that builder. It's always good to have a little bit of gold just to do that sort of thing. But that's the only source of coal in this area. I'll have any of the city-states got some coal. We've got Niter, obviously, on this city-state. Grenada doesn't have anything interesting. Neither does Palanque. Okay, so far, nothing exciting. So we're going to beeline for printing. Printing gives us a level of diplomatic visibility, which is really, really important when fighting players. If you don't have diplomatic visibility, they're going to get huge bonuses against you. I know I inflicted grievances, Alex, but luckily I'm ages away from Alex, so they can only send a couple of units towards me. I should be fine. Yeah, actually, having Grenada will help with the loyalty, I think. That'll be pretty good. Oh, Netherlands are probably going to get a little bit angsty about the fact that I've got so many troops in their land, but that's fine. There's not much we can do about that one. How many units have Grenada got? Not too many, and they're all starting to sort of embark them as well, which is the fun thing. Oh, Mali just got targeted because he just killed a city-state. Cough. Well, that's a good thing that no one saw what I just did. I'm actually going to get the Warlord's Throne before I get the factory. Factories obviously are very important to get, although I can just rush purchase the factory. I'm going to do that because that will now give production to all of these 3 cities, which is massively important. Okay, so that's good. And then we'll get the coal power plant instead. But the Warlord's Throne in 4 turns will give us another 20% production once we have had the joy, the absolute joy of attacking and then killing Grenada. Of whom, actually, should we get stuck in? I think we should probably just get stuck in now and declare war, because I would rather they try and assault us navally with all of their units. In fact, actually, leaving my ship there was really stupid. I should have moved him back a bit. Never mind. Never mind, that's fine. Oh, their city bombard actually just did 16 damage to me. Oh, cool. Well, that's fine then. Okay, well, we'll distract ourselves by, again, moving our frigates in. Just kill all their units. It's all good. Lovely experience. Making sure we're not in rage of that encampment, because we don't want to have to absorb any more encampment strikes than we have to. And suddenly, this city looks a little bit surrounded, which is a very good thing. There's a swordsman coming. You need to come along. In you come. So if you think you're going to defeat a city that turn, it's always worth just, as I say, move your units round, get as many attacks in as you can, like thus. It's just the extra experience. It doesn't really do much more. To be fair, you can get away with not having to worry about anything, and that this guy's just going to upgrade. But then, okay, I think this is just another minor victory. In comes our unit in Grenada. These are ours. Now, the next thing we've got to decide, rebellion in 3 turns. Oh dear. Oh ho 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 ho. Well, actually, is the letter a little more comfortable now I've got Grenada? I mean, realistically, the loyalty, yeah, look at that, 0.5. That should be fine. These guys, not so much. Grenada's not doing so, not so friendly. Okay, I think we've got to get this city-state. Otherwise, we're not going to be yeah, it's annoying because I've got 3 envoys in there, but without that city-state, I don't think we're going to be able to support the area. The Enlightenment. Rationalism. This is a very good policy. We don't quite have the space for it at the moment because industrial zone adjacency bonuses are quite important because we're doing things like coal power plants, getting in. But we're not far away from the next government. The next government is now mercenaries, which shouldn't take too long. I think it's going to take about 10 turns or so. So that is absolutely fine. We've got us another governor for completing the war room. So we're going to appoint Victor in. I'm just having to sort of move people around between Valletta and Grenada to keep it stable. We've got 4 turns in order to keep this city. And we're going to do that by attacking and killing this city-state, which I'm pretty sure we can do without too much issue. Just moving my frigates down. Everyone's happy. In fact, I've actually built up quite a lot of niter, so I can upgrade another one. Okay, so this is a level... Yeah, okay, so we've got 4 frigates now. 4 frigates is really good. That's amazing. Awesome. We know we've got loads of coal. We know we need navy, so we're going to get refining. That doubles up battleships and also oil. Both of these are pretty good. We don't have enough commercial hubs to make stock exchanges worth rushing. I'm not so fussed about canals and railroads at the moment. Again, don't have any encampments. I'm not using land army. Always navy. If you can help it, a navy is a much, much stronger thing to have in a game such as this. You know what, actually, I think Palanque might be enough in order just to swing this loyalty towards us if we can help it. I don't know if we'll be able to take it in like short enough space of time, but we're going to give it a good go. In fact, actually we should be able to, because we've got a lot of frigates here. Right, declare war. We're going to take a science hit from that, but so will a lot of people. In fact, actually influenced by... Yeah, look, Alexander and Wilhelmina have tons of envoys in there, so we'll get them to lose all their envoys, which they will be annoyed at, but we'll find hilariously fun. Right, so let's get our frigates in. In we come to do lots of attacking. In fact, actually, I might be able to get the walls down. If not this turn, then next turn, which is a really, really good result. And because it's not a, what do you call it, a military city-state, it doesn't have many troops either, so that's really good. Oi! What are you doing there? Why did you, oh, I don't know why he did that. You see, he was supposed to come around and stop on that frigate tile. I hate the automated movement. Oh, so many times it just mucks up for no reason. In fact, look, now he's stuck there because there's a Dutch unit on that tile. Oh, I'm gonna have to just like force end turn. Stupid. Oh my god, have you seen this? The absolute opportunistic bastards. The Netherlands attacked literally the turn I brought the walls down, and now they've got all these melee troops in. And to make it even better, that stupid fuck up with my swordsman means I can't attack until next turn. So they're gonna take this. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to content myself with pillaging everything just so that, like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to let them take it. Then there's a chance with the units and the stupidity of the AI, they might not take it this turn. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave them to it. If they take it, that's really, really annoying. We're going to get more loyalty pressure away from Grenada, which is a real issue. In fact, I might actually have to think about switching my policies over next turn in order to try and get a little bit more loyalty towards this city, because at the moment that is just mental. Why are you not happy? Why are you not a happy city? Do you not want to be happy? I suppose for loyalties. Luxury resources too. I thought that would be quite good. Alright, fine. Where's our luxuries? We might have to just have a look at reports, just check our luxuries, see if we can get more loyalties. And okay, so it's just the ones I've upgraded, so let's just see if we can trade a couple just to get some more stuff in. Okay, so I've got 2 more luxuries from Egypt. Now, when that all recalculates, I'm hoping we should get more luxuries into my little city. Oh no, it's not putting them into the city-states. Why are you not doing that? It might need to actually recalculate it at the end of next turn. Okay, we might have to put some governor slots in as well to get more loyalty within what did you call it? Units in garrisoned units. That's what I'm looking for. Good God, my words today. And we're also just going to use our trade routes to just start pushing in and getting more stuff in with the Netherlands, which is all wonderful, really. Oh, they didn't do it. They didn't do it. Wonderful. Okay, they mucked it up. That's good. You can always rely on the Netherlands, or the AI generally, just to muck up an assault. So we should be able to steal this city, which is really, 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 really good. Building harbours everywhere. Now, rebellion in 1 turn. Again, the luxuries just aren't going to the city. Why not? Why not? Oh well. It's fine. Total city damage. Take the city. Attack ineffective? What the hell? Oh, stupid swordsman. Well, there we go. Never bring a swordsman to a naval boat party. This is what the game is here. There we go. Governors provide loyalty. Loyalty per turn for cities with a garrison unit. Okay. So with these doubled up effects, I'm hoping I can pull this guy back to Grenada, garrison him in for a minute. I don't know if that... Okay, right, good. It's still going to fall next turn. So we're going to have to end up just taking the city back, which is really annoying. But never mind. Never mind. It's okay. Just build us a boat. Well, at least we got wonders. So pissed off. So annoyed. Especially because the Netherlands are going to end up just stealing all these cities as well. So the Netherlands, I think, are going to have to be the first to die, because they are stopping our colonization of this bay, which is really, really, really annoying. I've got a new swordsman, I've got a caravel on the way, so we'll be able to win this back eventually. In the meantime, all I'm doing is I'm just stopping the Netherlands from getting anywhere near this city as best I can. I'm hoping this city will lose its loyalty once I've taken Grenada, but I'm not convinced about that, Moreau. What sort of wonders could we get into the city? Ruhr Valley is obviously a really, really important one, but the Venetian Arsenal is fantastic as well because that gives us double naval units whenever we train naval units, which is absolutely fantastic. I put it down instead of that fish there. I'm actually tempted to do that. So yeah, Venetian Arsenal, an absolutely amazing wonder for us. Let's just quickly just switch these around briefly, boost you. Wonderful. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we'll switch it back to the coal power plant. Gunpowder. Actually, that means that my swordsman might be a little less ineffectual once I've taken this city. Right, Grenada. I think I should be able to take you with pretty easy sort of, yeah, major victory. It's the stupid thing. You've got to just look down there for attack ineffectual. Keep city. Right. Here we go. In you go to Grenada. Still losing 7 loyalty per turn. That's not any fun. -5. Okay, right, so this is good. Good so far. We'll hang on to this city for a little bit. Valletta is now coming back online very, very slowly. So, what does this mean about this city down here? There's still... No, they're going to hang on to it. The Netherlands will hang on to it. Okay, so we've got to think about this. When does our alliance with the Netherlands expire? I think it's not going to be that long away. We can double check somewhere. I want to go surprise war. No, I can't. Expires in 4 turns. 4 turns. Okay. The Netherlands have a huge army, 500 army, but they don't have any boats. And this is what we've got to keep an eye on. If we can hang on to the boat supremacy, then we'll win. This is going to make it a lot harder though. I'm in a dark era. Wonderful. Actually, so are they. So are they. So you never know. You never know. Okay, are we going to be killing barbarian naval units? No. Are we going to be killing barbarian corps and yeah, okay, great. To arms. The Netherlands don't have any corps just yet, but they won't be far off it. In fact, actually, the Dark Age. Oh, the Dark Age is helping. Because this city was already on -20. It was already a bad thing. But then this city now, oh yes, Palanque is going to be lost in loyalty, so we might be able to spring onto this one. Now, we're just making sure our navy is ready to go. The Netherlands don't have any troops in our sort of lands at the moment, but our navy is going to be literally the only thing between their land army and our cities. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move 3 frigates just sort of this side of the coast. Okay, that's their sort of job at the moment. This swordsman, you're going to rest there for now. This frigate's going to come to here, and you are going to wait. You two will get upgrades as soon as the money will allow. Okay, so that's all very good. When war is declared, my frigates here are just going to sweep up and stop any Netherlands troops from getting to me, and then we'll converge on Palanque. We're going to get 3 more frigates to hold this sea and stop men from attacking our cities, because these city-states are very, very good buffers now between me and them. Just going to take a bit of a gamble here and jump on Professional Army, because Professional Army is going to give me the money needed to upgrade both of these units. Which is all that I should need. I've also got a Caravel, which is really, really good. So I'll keep him sort of there. Now we'll be able to take over that city-state really quickly. Wonderful. I think we're in a good place for when our alliance with the Netherlands drops. We should be able to jump on them pretty quickly. The alliance ends, and they know we're going to war with them, so we're not even going to lie about it. We're going to jump straight in on this war. Now, we're going to have to... We've got 4 turns till Grenada falls. I think we can take that city-state beforehand. It should be fairly simple to do so with the amount of military strength we have in the area. Pretty sure we'll be able to do that. Let's just move this guy to here. Wham! And then move... In comes this guy. Oh, there's one more attack needed. One more attack needed. I'm going to divert that frigate down here just to make that attack, and then this city-state will fall. Like so. Keep the city. Good, right, this should stabilise, I hope, Grenada. Almost stabilises Grenada. Oh, so close. So close. Okay, right, now, the Netherlands don't have any units in my land at the moment. There is a border here. We need to watch this border to stop anyone from coming in. In fact, I'm just going to upgrade to a single crossbowman on that border. That'll stop anyone from getting in. Hopefully so. Venetian Arsenal's done next turn. That's quite exciting. Wonderful. I could be burning their apostles, but I don't actually need to at this precise moment. So instead, our frigates are just going to make their way to the front line. And I think it's actually Rotterdam are going to be where we need to attack. I can sail through their polders, can't I? This is good. Okay, wonderful.